Okay, so this is what I'm going to be using to be coating my wings then before I put them to fry. So in the bowl I'm going to be adding 1 cup of all-purpose, actually 1.5 cup of all-purpose flour, and to that I will be adding, this is my argo cornstarch, so I will be adding 3 tablespoons of that. Next I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of salt, kosher salt, 1 teaspoon, and then I'm going to use half teaspoon of, actually quarter teaspoon of ground black pepper. Adding that in there as well. Next I will also be adding quarter teaspoon of, actually a slight dash of, this is ground ginger powder, so just a little dash of that, like that. And you can also add like a quarter teaspoon of cayenne pepper, but I will be using paprika, so I will be using about a quarter teaspoon of that. Oops. So that should be about a quarter teaspoon in there. And next I'm just going to mix everything nicely together, and then I will add my chicken wings in here, make sure it's nicely coated, show you guys what it's going to look, what it's supposed to look like before I put it into deep fry, and then throughout the video I'll show you step by step each process as I go along, so stay tuned. Okay, so this is my chicken wings, and this is roughly probably about 2 to 3 pounds of chicken wings that I seasoned, and then I'm going to add it to the mix that I did earlier on. And you're just going to put the wings in here, making sure that you coat it really nicely. So once you coat it like this, make sure you top off the excess flour, and then you can put it on a platter by itself before you put it to fry. So I'm just going to do that with the rest of wings, and then like I said, I will come back and show you what's the next step, so stay tuned. Okay, so this is the wings, as you all can see, nicely and lightly coated in the flour mixture. Next step, it's to go in the deep fryer. Okay, so I have my oil heating, and I have it all the way up to 375 degrees, so I'm just waiting for this light that is red to turn green so that I can start putting my wings in. Okay, so now the oil is ready, and I'm going to start putting the wings into the deep fryer, one at a time into the basket. And you want to make sure that you have them lined evenly. You don't want it to be overflowing, so just try to pack them like one layer, and we're going to fry it like that. So I'm going to do that with a boat basket, taking your time and making sure that it's nicely packed. Okay, so remember it's on 375 degree. And now I'm going to just lower the basket into the oil, and we're leaving that to get a nice golden brown color. Okay, so I'm just going to continue doing this whole procedure with the rest of wings, and once everything is completely fried, I'll be back to finish the next step. Okay, stay tuned. Okay, so this is the color that you really want to achieve, this nice golden brown color, and as you can see, it's really nice and crispy. So the next step is, now I'm going to make the sauce to go for these. So I'm going to make a pineapple jerk sauce for half of the wings, and for the other half I'm going to do a nice barbecue sticky wings. So come along and see how I do my stuff. Okay, so now I'm getting ready to make the sauce for the wings, and this first sauce that I'm going to start making, it's the pineapple jerk. So I will be using, this is the Dole pineapple slices. If you have the chunks, you can also use that as well. Everything is going to be blended together in the blender, and this one is the 8-ounce, which I think is the smallest size. So I'm using 1 can of this, and then I will be using, this is the Walker's Wood traditional Jamaican jerk seasoning, hot and spicy, which looks like this. And also I will be adding some orange juice, and this is what I have today. This is the Sunny D in Tangy Original. You can use any type of orange juice that you have available. Okay, so I'm going to add, this is the pineapple slices. I'm just going to add it like that in the blender. Next, I'm going to use about 2 tablespoons of the Walkerwood seasoning. So about 1 of this in there, and another one. And next I'm just going to take a little bit of this orange juice and pour in there like that. So basically about that much. And next I'm just going to cover this and blend that together. Okay, so this is what it looked like, completely blended, and now I'm going to transfer it onto the stove. So I have it in a pan on low heat. So I'm just going to add it in here and let it thicken a little bit before I mix my wings in there. So you make sure and keep this on a low heat for probably like about 5 minutes, and you keep stirring occasionally until it thickens a little bit, and then we're going to coat the wings with this sauce. Okay? And the next sauce coming up will be the sticky honey barbecue. So that will be next. Okay, so this is how thick I want the sauce. So now I'm just going to turn off the fire, and now I'm just going to add the wings and make sure that all get coated evenly. Okay, so this is what it looks like when it's fully coated. So next we're going to start working on the honey barbecue. Okay, so I thought that my camera was taping, but apparently it was not. So far what I have in the pot is a 1.5 cups of, this is the Sweet Baby Ray honey barbecue sauce. So a 1.5 cups of that. I have a few drops of, this is my liquid smoke, and this one is in natural hickory, So I have a few drops of that in there. I also have like 5 tablespoons of crushed honey. You can use any type of honey that you have. And next okay, also I forgot to include that I added some of this is the McCormick Grill Mates, and this is the barbecue, which looks like this, and I used this side, so I roughly put about 1 tablespoon, so that's what you're seeing on top there. Next I'm just going to put a little bit of my garlic powder, and I'm using this side, so just a little bit, probably like a 1/4 teaspoon, that much. And last but not least, I am going to be using a little bit of ginger powder, which looks like this. Sorry for the video being a bit shaky, but this is what I'm going to add next. A little bit of this, probably about a 1/4 teaspoon as well. And now I'm going to put the fire on low heat, and I'm just going to allow this to cook for about 10 minutes. Okay, so this is after 15 minutes on a low heat. So this is the consistency that you want, and I want it to coat. In my case, I'm using like a spatula, so it needs to coat the spatula like this, and you know that's exactly what you're looking for. So now I'm just going to place the wings in here, and I'm doing the same thing like I did with the pineapple jerk, and we're going to coat these wings, making sure everyone get coated with this barbecue sauce nicely. Okay, so this is what it looked like when it's nicely coated. So this is the end product. Now I'm just going to plate it and show you guys the final look of my wings. So this is the end results of my wings, and as you can see, I have it nicely plated, and on the left side we have the pineapple jerk wings that I made, and this is a close-up of it. So that's what it looked like, and on the right we have the sticky honey barbecue wings. So that's that over there. So yeah, once again, thanks for viewing, and thanks for taking the time to come along with me in the kitchen today to create these wings. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and once again, thanks for viewing, and stay tuned for my upcoming videos. Bye. I'm about to go enjoy these wings.